Greetings, gentle viewers!
And howdy howdy!
Now that we have gotten the rest of the backstory on the Warriors of Hope, it sure looks like we're near the very end of the game. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. I guess we'll find out in a second, huh? Therefore, I will shut up and share no thoughts, and we will try to actually advance. I give myself 45 seconds before I break down and launch into a lecture.
Speaking of actually trying to advance, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
Or we're not. That doesn't describe us at all. Well, I'm the Opinionator.
And I'm We Square.
Let's do it.
That Monica girl was the only one who didn't have a room.
Well, she's different than everyone else.
What? She gets special treatment or something just because she's the mastermind?
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
So this is a real office, huh? Do you think I could ever have my own office someday?
No.
I think another ice age would come before you end up in a place like this.
Yes.
Oh, oh,
Oh, wow. Bombers, too.
It's raining Monokumas. Hallelujah.
What the? Are you suffering from a drought of Monokumas?
I'm never going to have a drought of Monokumas.
Ooh. Wow. Those upgrades make a big difference. Dang. Darn you stairs!
Curse elevation!
I don't really know what's happening, but everybody is dead, so that probably means it worked.
Alien?
What?
When I heard there was going to be a new member of our family, I wasn't expecting much.
Oh, I see.
But somehow I'm still disappointed. We get this brat inside our house now. I have no idea what she's thinking. She and her whole attitude don't belong here.
Huh?
Food tastes disgusting when I have to eat with this alien. And look at her smile. Everything she does nauseates me. I have a bad feeling about this. I can't shake the feeling that my family is going to pieces because of her. And my intuition is almost always right.
Well, I guess here's our information about Monica.
As befitting for a potential successor to the ultimate despair, I guess?
It's not really that different from Jotaro's. Less hostile, but still pretty hostile. Kind of about the same.
Yeah.
How's it going there? You kind of worried about anything? Interesting how there's still a fear program in the brainwashing helmet.
This kind of makes me wonder if maybe they're off.
Maybe.
And they're all just kind of breaking down.
Or maybe it's part of the brainwashing. After all, we have to have them terrified so that when the adults come to massacre them all, that it will be true despair, right?
That makes sense.
We'll see what it is.
It's no use. It's not budging.
Well, we have to solve some more puzzles before we get the elevator to the final boss activated.
Obviously, have you not been paying attention?
Do we need a card key? Like we did for the elevator at Towa Tower?
Then we can't use this elevator, huh?
But it doesn't look like the other elevator's gonna move, so we have to work with this one.
Wait a minute. Would Haiji maybe have a card key? He is the heir to the Towa group.
That makes sense.
Even if he did, that coward mole is in the middle of a fight with his Big Bang Monokuma.
And running into the middle of the street while Haiji, as well as the adult army, are smashing everything to smithereens and going, "Hey, Haiji, can you get down from there and check your pockets for a card? Because I really..." And then you get hit by like a missile or something and die.
The coward mole you're talking about. That wouldn't be me, would it?
Oh, I thought you were outside shooting missiles at Komaru and destroying everything.
Me too.
Haiji!
I guess everything's not out of hand.
Why are you here?
Because otherwise, he'd be out there making things worse, but I guess he didn't.
Huh.
Same reason you're here. You're looking for the device to control Monokumas, right?
Although he didn't make a particularly good, I don't want to say first impression, maybe like 1.8th impression. My first impression of him was actually pretty positive. But after that, then I was like, oh, actually, I think you suck.
Also, he seemed to kind of go off the hinges when he got Big Bang Monokuma, you know?
I get it. Anyway, it does seem like we've pretty consistently underestimated this guy, which is actually kind of consistent with Danganronpa and talking about adults. So I feel maybe slightly foolish for underestimating Haiji.
You too?
The Monokumas from all over Towa swarmed me all at once.
What, really?
Even with Big Bang, there were too many.
Wait, you mean you just lost?
What?
So the plan's changed. Destroy the controller first, make the enemy lose their edge. After the Monokumas are out of the picture, we're just dealing with kids. We can turn this around.
And thus, the Great Hope wasn't really necessary.
Yeah!
Actually, it was. Because with that great hope of Big Bang Monokuma...
It gave the adults the will to fight back?
Right, but if they just would have summoned the will to fight back, that would have been fine.
Well, you know.
That's kind of what they're saying here. Also, a Monokuma is not a symbol of hope. So, there you go.
Is that Shirakuma's advice?
Huh? So what if it is?
Ha!
No, nothing.
Even Toko has some respect for him.
But I had no idea you two were already here. No wonder we didn't run into too many of them.
Some respect for Shirokuma, that is, even
Right.
though she's always been dumping on him.
Anyways, good timing. Do you have a card key for this elevator?
No, we don't need a card key for this.
It looks like some kind of retina scanner.
This elevator only works with retinal identification.
There we go.
Retinal? Is that an animal?
Retinal means eye.
Save you late the Combobulatron!
Oh, good, we're back to doing this.
But why is it locked in the first place? This lock shouldn't be on unless it's been manually set. Last time I saw it was open.
There
Yeah.
are people here? This is a headquarters?
Right? Why are they making this out to be some kind of big deal?
Perhaps because only a Toa can set it, but...
Okay.
So who locked it? Don't tell me. Is this also her doing? She trying to toy with me?
Yeah?
Stop your creepy mumbling to yourself and open it. Your eyes will work fine, won't they?
No. The only thing that can release the lock is the eyes of Towa Group's chairman.
Oh, so we've got to go find the eyes of the Toa Group's chairman now?
What is it with finding adults' heads in Danganronpa?
The chairman? Your father? You said he was missing.
Missing, right. I only said that because I didn't want to admit it. The old man is dead. The kids killed him.
What?
Wait a minute. If he was killed, then retinal scanning isn't even gonna work anymore.
Well, not necessarily.
I don't know how
No,
long
as long as we have his eyes, the scanner should still work.
Long enough.
So, all we gotta do is bring the old man's body back here.
Morbid!
His body?
Yeah. I think that's what whoever locked this door wanted me to do.
Ugh.
After all, his body is on this floor.
On this floor?
You know that?
He could have seen his father's dead body and then fled in terror, as he should have.
Yeah, on this floor for sure. He was killed right before my eyes.
There we go, you're 2 for 2.
The old man was killed in the chairman's office on this floor. Throat torn out by Monokumas. I ran away, but I'm sure his body is still in the office. The chairman's office should be at the end of the hall over there. I'll leave the rest to you.
You're not coming with us.
He ain't gonna come and drag his father's dead body around.
Well, I mean, what do you want him to do? There's gonna be stuff in the way. Also, can I take a minute to appreciate Haiji's shirt? It's quite stylish. Not that we can see it here, but...
If I have to go along with their sick little games, I'd rather give up entirely.
I kind of want one like that now.
That is a pretty excellent shirt.
Besides, It might be faster to just destroy this whole building with Big Bang Monokuma.
No. That's not a good idea. I'm not disapproving of the idea in general. I'm disapproving of the idea specifically.
Right.
What are you talking about? We're still in this building.
Yeah, but he told you so you could leave if you wanted.
He's not... Once he came to realize that they're allies, he's never treated them badly. He's not trying to kill them, my God.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Can't you tell by his facial expression?
Haiji. He's acting different now for some reason. And who's the her he mentioned?
Who indeed?
What, do you know this too, Toko?
Well, she's actually observant.
Yeah, and she is really smart, even though she will often not act like it.
Yeah, she's just not sharing a lot of information, which earlier in the game I thought was a good thing, and I still see where she's coming from now, so okay.
Let's try the chairman's office. Although, I can't say I'm excited about what we'll find.
It's probably best to not shock Komaru
Too much?
Yeah, it's going to happen, so the shock is going to come. I mean, so you may as well just wait for it.
Yeah.
The way they're sitting, it does make me think that they're still brainwashed.
Yeah, like they're doing all this as part of the show.
Yeah, performatively. Then again, if what you said is true and the brainwashing is no longer in effect, you know, what happens to somebody who's unbrainwashed? They don't just go back to the way they were.
Well, there's a lot of...
Well, we don't know, but...
There's a lot of fiddly bits that the game probably isn't going to touch upon.
Nor does it need to.
Yeah. We know enough to feel the way we're supposed to feel.
Yeah, absolutely. I like how this vending machine sells Geno cider. A complete manual for marriage prep. With just this one book, you're safe from womb to tomb.
What if there's a bomb in it?
From engagement to divorce, we have completely covered the know-hows of anything and everything related to marriage. Learn the ABCs of marriage, how to begin one, how to end one, how to succeed, how to fail. I hate these things so much. I hate self-help books so much. No, there's a certain type of person that they're written for, that they really might even work for. I am not that person, thus I hate them.
I guess there are some books that might be of use once in a while.
Be of use? For what?
Don't mess with me!
For proposing to Master, obviously! Once we're out of here, we'll make a vow right away.
Toko, I hate to break it to you, but you don't really think conventional tactics you read in a book are going to actually work against Master Byakuya, do you?
I'm a literary arts girl. Books are all I have.
You can't do that, Toko!
Can't? What do you mean I can't? Are you saying that Master rejecting me is a foregone conclusion? That I should just give up?
No, that's not what I said. If you keep talking like that, you're totally raising your death flag. Don't you know that talking about romance is what gets you killed in fiction? And we are in fiction, right?
Huh?
You don't know? A death flag? Oh, no wonder you don't know. You only write books. You don't read manga. Like, imagine in a mystery novel when a bunch of people are trapped in a mansion. One guy always says something like, "There's no way I'm staying," and runs off alone. And wouldn't you know it, every time that guy dies! Talking like that or making a dumb decision, especially early on, pretty much means they're gonna die. A death flag. And like in a war story, talking about how you want to go home to see your wife and kids, it'll never happen! You're doomed!
I know what it is. I just don't believe in a stupid jinx like that.
But Toko, you're a writer. Don't you know that fiction is realer than reality? Besides, you can't talk like that. That's also a death flag.
What? I can't say that either? Oh no!
Characters who don't believe in curses or the power of God always get killed off.
That might be true, but...
Now she's accepting
Jeez.
it. Stop raising all those death flags. Now we're really in a pinch.
What's going on?
Toko, I'm so worried about you now.
Jeez, how much do you believe in that stuff?
All right.
Since that's the case, we have no choice but to raise a survival flag to counter the death flag.
I'm afraid to ask.
Huh?
Huh?
You see,
In tear-jerking dramas, surgeries that have a low success rate always miraculously work, right? If the success rate is too high, the chances of success are actually lower than if they were low in the first place. A hero can always turn 1% into 100% with guts and courage. In an anime, whenever you think the main character is gonna lose, even if they by all rights should, somehow they pull some stupid crap out of their ass and they win! So we have to raise a survival flag. Activate super low probability principle! Ho!
Okay. What do we do? She's completely sucked in at this point.
What do we do? The probability that we're gonna defeat the children is a mere 1%!
Oh, is she gonna say it? Uh-huh.
Oh no! There's no way we can win against them! I'm just a normal high school girl and stuff.
That's pretty much the first thing you told me when we met.
And look where we are right now.
Oh, well, I can't argue that.
I mean, I've been trying to raise my survival flag ever since. I've been following my belief system and it has been working.
It's been a cunning ploy. Huh. The character who tries too hard dies early too, you know.
Well, that's true too.
Oh, God!
Oh god, they're everywhere! Oh man, you're already up to 3. Well, 1's better than 0. See, you're just about back at 3 again.
Okay. Take that, you frickin' ambushing Monokumas.
Pushing AMs like that.
I really started off strong, but kind of petered out at the end, didn't I?
If we miss a step, we're finished. You might say it's game over.
enemies popping up at a time like this? Did they really have to make this level harder?
Yeah?
Who's they?
I mean, I don't know what you're... Whoops!
Well, that was simple.
No, they did, son. Okay.
Ugh.
It's blood!
Uh-oh.
I was so shocked I really drew out that last word.
God, that's a lot, actually.
Well, Komaru has the right attitude. She's not happy about it, but she just confidently strides forward because
She's seen more than her fair share of it.
at this point...
Hey, Toko.
What? Did you find it?
I did, but what should I do? It's laying on the floor. It's looking at me.
Oh.
You don't have to give me the details. If you don't think it'll work.
But if we give up now, we won't be able to get through. And then all the people of the town might end up like this.
Well, this, too, is despair.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
I really do not want to try and downplay, like, the awfulness of this.
Mm-hmm.
The president is laying face down. Look at his feet.
Oh, but it's looking at her.
But the president is looking at her.
Oh.
Oh, God.
It's done.
Oh, my. So she just went ahead and either removed the head or...
I don't think it was attached to begin with,
or,
Damon.
yeah, or that.
What's that paper bag? No, wait, never mind. I don't want to know.
Yeah, probably better if you don't.
This will haunt them for some time.
Okay, let's head back to the retinal scanning place.
Yeah.
But it means something.
Yeah.
They're doing the right thing.
No, I didn't search the room for collectibles.
Oh, we can go back. Like, now.
You look pale. Are you okay? Well, actually, never mind. I know you're not.
Yeah,
No, I can't go back in.
fair enough. It's probably for the best.
Oh.
Moving
Bye-bye.
across a steel frame while pushing over mechanical bears? This is getting crazy.
Getting? What do you mean, getting?
I mean, what? No, seriously, what?
Oh, you're not gonna knock back him again? He was determined to humiliate you.
Ambush me once, shame on you. Ambush me twice, shame on me. Ambush me 3 times or more, we're playing Dark Souls.
Isn't ambush me twice still shame on you?
Shut up.
There's number 2. Maybe we still have more left than we think.
Oh boy! Here we go.
Hi, G. You do the honors, or not.
Okay, I'm taking it out of the bag.
Oh no, our brave hero washed his hands of the matter.
The difference is it's...
Yeah, you do it. Hurry up and do it already.
I mean, isn't that okay, though? For Komaru, it's just some guy. For Haiji, it's his dad. Is that really what you want to do?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm Toko, but I just don't trust him.
Don't rush me.
Oh, take your time.
I actually appreciate that we don't get to see the president's head.
Yeah.
Or the chairman's head, rather. That really communicates how awful it is and everybody's reactions to it. Like, it wouldn't be as strong of a reaction if
you could see it.
Yeah.
We don't need it anymore, right? Just throw it.
No. You can't do that.
No, I can't. I'll get divine punishment.
Divine punishment, sensing ghosts. That's enough of your occult stories.
Oh, you're just traumatized by Yasuhiro. She should go put it somewhere more or less
respectful.
Yeah, like on a table or, I mean,
Divine
anywhere.
punishment is a fiction the living created. The dead have no power.
That might be true, but...
Miss.
Oh no!
Huh? Toko? Did you say something?
Huh? I didn't say anything.
I'm on the intercom.
Something brain uploaded into an AI system controlling the Monokumas?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
I don't really think it's true, but...
That's strange. For some reason, I thought I heard a voice.
We've already got one talking head, and Shirokuma's enough for anyone.
You know, you're right. There's a lot of talking heads.
I was just telling you to stop with that stuff.
Miss.
See? I heard again.
The way she's like mesmerized.
What the?
Look at Komaru's face.
What is with this art style?
What? What happened? What are you shouting about all of a sudden?
Maybe she's the ultimate, psychic?
Medium?
Medium, yeah.
Mediums are the ones that can see dead people and that sort of thing.
Ghost! The ghost of a severed head!
I told you, now's not the time for fooling around.
I'm serious!
Miss. You're horrible. Throwing my head away like
I
that.
just saw her face!
surprised. I dropped it on accident. I didn't mean to.
Please don't haunt me!
Huh? I'm really sorry. I apologize. Please, don't curse me!
Curse you? There's no way I'd do something so lonely. I just want you to listen.
What the heck is going on? Like, is this a weird moment of morbid levity near the end, or...
Some sort of something inheritor of the ultimate, or successor to the ultimate despair? She being brainwashed?
I don't think so.
Listen.
No, I do not think that Monica drew a magic circle to come up with a ghost to possess Komaru. Billy, you read too much manga.
Komaru, get a hold of yourself! You're hallucinating!
My name is Tokuichi Towa.
What the?
I was the chairman of Towa Group in the past.
Is that Komaru's voice or Monica's voice mixed in?
I can't really tell because of how it works, but she really needs to meet Yasuhiro.
I'll say she's a looker.
Uh,
I know. You're Mr. Haiji's father, right?
I see. You know Haiji. Then do you know his little sister Monica too?
Oh, who done called it?
It's not like they really tried to hide it.
I'm gonna be smug about it regardless.
Well, didn't we pretty much guess that that was the case from not only the moment we met Haiji, but from actually seeing Monica almost like the second time or something?
Regardless.
Little sister. Monica?
Monica is a mage.
However, the characters don't have the information that we do. So
Right.
for them, this is a big deal.
Oh no, I understand.
Well,
And when I attended elementary school, I was called the Little Ultimate Homeroom.
Komaru anyway, it seemed like Toko might have suspected.
Then that kid and Mr. Haiji are siblings?
So you do know about Monica. In that case, I can get right to the point. I beg you, no matter what, using any means necessary, stop Monica from going out of control.
I got a chance to really listen. It is Komaru's voice mixed in there.
Okay, so she's kind of talking at the same time.
Yeah.
If you let her do this, the name of Towa will be finished.
Sorry, guy, but that's not really our primary concern.
I believe you are correct in terms of what we should do, but not for the reason of the name of Towa.
Yeah.
This is bad. Kamaru's chatting up an illusion. I gotta bring her back to her senses.
The ungrateful child. She forgets she is in my debt for taking her in, and revolts against me.
What a freaking jerk! Assuming this really is Tokuichi Towa, or what he would actually say.
There are many questions to be raised if this is in fact the case.
Taking her in.
That whelp's mother was my mistress.
Welp? I wonder what the word he used in Japanese was. Komusume, perhaps?
But that bitch abandoned her responsibility and forced Monica on me when she was a baby.
Blah blah alien, blah blah.
Yeah.
But isn't a father expected to raise his own child?
If her mother wasn't going to raise her, I wouldn't have tolerated the pregnancy at all.
We've never exactly had a high opinion of the Towas. Keep in mind that Haiji, who keeps surprising us with being a reasonable, relatively normal person, wasn't really a fan of his dad.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I even let her stay in our home and raised her. I could have easily left her in an orphanage. But that child made me end up like this. She killed her own father.
She did do that, yes, but perhaps your own attitude may have contributed to this in some way. As I said in the last episode, Masaru Daimon may bear responsibility for that pile of corpses he created, but so do Masaru's parents.
Yeah.
So you're just as much to blame for all this as she is. Tokuichi Towa, or whatever.
It's all that woman's fault. She's the one who made Monica insane.
Anybody who says it's all that woman's fault, she's the one who made X person insane, they are always wrong. Like, if you say those words, you are guaranteed to be wrong. That's the villain flag.
I knew something was wrong the moment I noticed Monica growing more rebellious.
Wait, that woman?
Junko Enoshima, of course.
Even thinking about her horrifies me.
Yes?
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
Not with that pose, it doesn't.
The power of Christ compels you!
I beg you, please stop Monica! Avenge me!
What the heck? I wonder if she was doing like that Buddhist sutra. You see it sometimes.
I guarantee Yasuhiro taught that to her.
Toko, what are you doing? I was just about to hear something important.
You were possessed by a ghost!
What the heck?
Looks like you're back to your senses. There's no way that stupid chant would work on a real ghost. You were dreaming it.
Dreaming? But he told me a lot of things. About the Towa family.
I like how Komaru is an utterly normal girl, eh?
Oh, it was all just a delusion.
What the heck?
Right, so moving on with the rest of the game.
Really? A delusion?
I guess we may as well just take it completely seriously.
Yeah.
After all, Danganronpa appears to have giant piloted robots, super-powered individual martial artists with special techniques, and now ghosts. So,
Why not?
I mean, what else do we need?
Look, you're tired. Dream about stuff when you're in bed after this is all over.
Oh my god, this means that Yasuhiro was right. Aliens really did steal his hamburger!
I told you guys! No one wanted to believe me, but I told you!
And that the hamburger really was made primarily of pork! Wow, he was right the whole time!
I still don't get it, but... okay.
Right then, moving on.
Oh boy. Huh, what's that about?
I think it's safe to say that the brainwashing is still in effect. I'm not sure how to...
I like all
Kotoko!
the dentures mean that Kotoko.
Artificial tooth on a broken Monokuma?
What the hell is going on here?
Good for her.
Yeah! Oh god, we gotta save her.
I hope she's with Nagisa. Also, the fact that we had to fight her in person is kind of like the setup for this.
Yeah!
It's kind of like an emotional manipulation technique that is quite effective.
Careful! Oh, the tricky one came out.
I mean, not really. How is that supposed to be good on these? The game even said itself that it is. Nice running in circles. So you don't dodge when it's,
Oh! I have to actually keep hitting it in order to knock it out, but...
Yeah, you don't dodge when it's not doing anything and leaving an opening. And then shoot at it when it attacks. You do it the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Then again, if you want to use something else, feel free.
I'm aware, but this was supposed to be good against Beast Monokumas, and every single time we fought Beast Monokuma since then, it's been in a puzzle. So, I just figured I'd try it out on the Beast Monokumas.
Your face is a Beast Monokuma puzzle.
How?
And here's a conference room. Those who dream. Momoyo's throat.
Ah.
I shouldn't have had that dream. If only thinking it would make it so, how easy that would be. When you think about something like that, how are you supposed to feel? To keep myself from thinking like that? I'll just keep trudging along with my head down. Though she has finally fulfilled her long-desired dream to become a novelist, Momoyo Muto's talent has dried up in less than 2 years. Her dream, her money, her life, and the encounter too frail to call fate. Life is just loitering until you die. The main character reflects upon her life. The days where she was driven by money and thrills. Do you see yourself in her, or do you simply laugh? Was your life significant? This modern novel will ask you these poignant questions and more.
Now let's make fun of it.
Which reminds me,
I need to ask you something important.
Something important?
We're, friends, right? And friends discuss things like hopes and dreams, right?
Yeah. Yeah?
don't mess with me!
Why don't you sound sure? Am I wrong? Did I get this friendship thing wrong?
Well, there are different forms of friendship, after all.
Well, I don't think we're dating, so... Anyway, I realize that I don't know your dream. So tell me, what's your embarrassing dream for the future?
Well, it's not like outside of this town is peaceful, so it might not really matter what my dream is, but...
What?
What, are you embarrassed or something? Come on!
Well, a little. Aren't all dreams a little bit embarrassing?
No.
My dream for the future is greedy. It's embarrassing for me to think that far.
Oh, just say it already. I promise I won't laugh.
You're totally gonna laugh at me, and it's gonna be humiliating.
But
I told you.
Don't mess with me!
What? I said I won't, so I won't. So just say it already so I can laugh at you.
Promise you won't make fun of me?
Jeez, you're persistent. I promise. Fingers crossed.
Okay, I've been thinking about it on and off since middle school. I want to be a manga artist.
That kind of makes sense.
no.
Or I think that, like, it might be nice to be one.
I see.
But can you draw?
Well, that is very you.
I mean, you didn't laugh.
Why'd you get quiet?
You're really not gonna make fun of me for that?
Well, you won't change my opinion that manga is trash. But I told you I won't make fun of you.
Aww!
And besides, the desire to be something is admirable. I would never make fun of that.
Is this the end of an FTE or something? Why is this part voice?
Well, this is awfully important. In a lot of ways, isn't Komaru saying that, although the specifics are different, that she wants to be something that Toko is?
Kind of, yeah.
Toko.
What?
You're creeping me out.
It's nothing. I'm just glad that you're my friend. If I ever draw manga, I want you to be the first one to read it.
I can't imagine the day would come that I actually read a manga.
Do you mean...
Anyway, mangas or novels, none of that is going to get done unless we get out of this town. So let's hurry up and finish this.
Yeah, as long as we're together, everything will turn out right. Or as right as it can, I suppose. Well, that was sweet.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, cowering children?
What are your dreams? Well, let's hope we get to see them.
Eat that!
It actually does kill them pretty quick when I actually aim and hit them.
Huh!
What? Okay then.
That Monokuma looks like he's looking for someone.
What Monokuma?
You know. When did you get the ability to read the minds of homicidal bears?
Oh, maybe about the time that she saw all those false teeth on the ground?
Oh, wait! I totally forgot something.
What?
The chairman's head! We left it! Now he's gonna curse me again!
I'm leaving.
Yeah, let's just leave that where it is for now, I think. I wonder what the blood is from.
God, I hope it's not Kodako.
Also, how is she knocking off their heads with the dentures, and where does she get her ammo?
Now's not the time to start wondering about things such as ammunition and practicality.
And what's that? That's not real blood. Because real blood in Danganronpa is purple.
Huh. Yeah, there's something weird going on in there.
The game corner again?
Jeez, I was actually wondering if we were going to find one on this stage.
Over there! Someone's hanging from the ceiling!
So find the kid without getting caught. I wonder if the kid is Kotoko.
Well, why would she be singing a song?
Well, look.
Oh!
There you go. Because we saw that she's in the room, but if she hasn't solved the puzzle, then she couldn't have gotten out of it. Well, in any case, Kotoko is the least of our worries. What we have to do is find the singing kid.
Yeah.
And then take out the Monokumas. It just, doesn't it seem like they're milling around in a circle around her?
Yeah.
Well, we only get moves, so we just have to be mega super ultra careful and stealthy, so we're doomed.
Oh, joy.
Stop! Don't come near me!
I'm really glad to see her here, though.
Me too.
Girl, what is she doing? Ah! You two! Please help me!
She obviously, maybe not decided she was wrong, but realized that something was wrong.
Yeah.
And came here to confirm it. What a great first step.
Mm-hmm.
These perverted bear robots are gonna gang up on me!
Ignore her.
There's no way I can do that!
You're too trusting. She's that perverted girl who took away your virginity.
What? No, she didn't! A Monokuma kid is somewhere in this room controlling them! Find that kid and friggin' kill him!
Well, I'm not gonna kill him, but...
We are gonna find the kid.
You heard her.
I'm not going to kill them!
When the beast Monokumas are focused on her, that's your chance.
Let's just watch them for a minute. When they're doing that, they'll find us.
No! I'm gonna be humiliated by a beast, but I'm still a kid!
Well, wasn't that it?
I just want to make sure. Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Please, hurry and save me!
Yeah, it was that other one.
I'm feeling in my arms! Kia! I'm falling!
Okay, so it's this one, right?
It's gotta be that one.
We can't open it from behind.
Move, 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 move.
It's okay, it's okay.
Just quit pointing at it. It doesn't matter for pointing at it. Just get yourself where you won't be seen. We can't open it from behind. The open prompt hasn't shown up when we've run by them.
Right.
So
But we definitely can't get up, like, to the front without being spotted by any of the Monokumas.
So I guess what we're gonna have to do is get, like, move Komaru, like, to the edge, like, facing the PC tower, you know, where you're not being seen, you're not exposed, not even the tip of your frickin' foot, but if you move more to the left, then the moment, like, that they look up, you just burst out there to the front.
Ah, excellent!
Whew! That was
They're
risky.
overheated. I'm gonna go shred them into scrap metal.
Oh, in that case.
The website for more info. Ah, I'm glad. Even the worthy Homer sometimes nods.
I suppose I am not familiar enough with... I don't really know what she's quoting. I'm assuming she means the poet Homer, not...
Like Homer Simpson?
I wonder what she's going to say to them.
Did I use that proverb right? I almost never say stuff like that, so I'm not sure.
Probably not.
Well, I don't think we can really correct you, so...
But just because you're not used to it doesn't mean you should give up. Like those tentacles.
Let's never mention those tentacles again.
And here she goes again, babbling and babbling nonsense. But, I mean, she's right, just not about the tentacles.
Hey, why were you getting attacked?
It is highly unfortunate, but it appears I too have been betrayed.
Oh, what a shock.
For being so unfortunate, you sure seem nonchalant about it.
Well, that's acting. Her role was to die, so she's not following her role.
Yeah.
Well, this is an act too.
Uh-huh.
If I stop acting, it would be bad. I would lose my cool like some miserable wretch.
Uh-huh.
To put this much effort into betraying me, I'm boiling with anger.
I am most peeved.
You're talking about Monica, right?
Yes, she said it herself. She doesn't care about paradise and never has.
Uh-huh.
She was tricking us with all her talk about succeeding the will of Big Sis Junko. She even took advantage of the hope Big Sis Junko gave us. And she made everyone in the Warriors of Hope fight. No, more than that.
She tried to kill you all.
Yeah.
Remember after I lost to you two, I got ambushed by Monokuma kids? I think that was her doing. Masaru and Jotaro probably ended up the same way. She didn't just betray the Warriors of Hope. She wanted to kill us.
Uh-huh.
She didn't believe in friendship or effort or victory.
I'm not positive that anybody else did. Maybe Nagisa to a degree, but...
The children's paradise we dreamed of, it was never gonna happen. From the very beginning.
Uh-huh.
Is that all you're gonna say?
Uh-huh.
What is she really after?
I'm not sure, but she said something about the successor to Junko Enoshima or something.
What she's actually after is this weird, like, symbolic, quasi-religious gobbledygook that is utterly meaningless to anybody who's not in the proper cult, but is highly meaningful for her. And presumably we're gonna look at it like we always have the Junko stuff and be like, you're just nuts and you're stupid.
Wait a minute. What if Komaru getting possessed by the Towa president?
It's gonna make Komaru get...
Possessed by Junko?
Like that setup that she gets possessed by ghosts, so the ghost of Junko comes in. But I want to like this game.
A successor?
She's twisting this whole situation to make a kingdom for herself, not a paradise for all.
To the surprise of who exactly?
And as queen of her little kingdom, she probably wants to be the pampered successor. She's seriously the worst! She should just choke on a bowl of poo and die!
Okay.
Hey, Toko. What do you think?
Well, first off, I still don't think we can trust her. Saying things like, I was betrayed. She probably just wants us to let our guard down.
Of all people, you guys are probably the ones she's going to trust because you did save her from the Monokuma kids.
Just reach out to her. It will probably end up well.
Never! Look! I'm completely unarmed! See?
At the... Oh, no more panty shots.
Hey, stop!
There you go.
If you still don't trust me, I'll let you in on a little secret. The whereabouts of that big fat liar, Monica.
At the very least, we have the same enemy, so it's better to work together than not.
Yeah.
She should be inside the Excalibur, anchored at the rooftop helicopter port.
That's the name of your airship? Well, I guess it's sort of Dragon Questy in a way.
The Excalibur?
It's that big airship thingy you so courageously jumped out of. It's on top of Towa Hills.
Well, more like was flung out of, but you know.
If you know where she is, why don't you go find her yourself?
She was in the middle of it!
Well, I was planning to do just that, but that's when I got jumped by these Monokumas.
The device that controls the Monokumas. Is that in this Excalibur thing too?
I'm guessing that liar poophead Monica is holding on to it. She's controlling the Monokumas.
That liar poop head! That's what I'm gonna call her from now on.
Jeez, her stupid magic. Getting all carried away with that controller. You should snatch it from her. Then you can give it to me for safekeeping.
Yeah, no.
We'll pass on that part.
Safekeeping? You're just as bad as Monica. And more importantly, where's the hostage from Future Foundation? This is crucial.
You mean that blonde guy who looks like he has really pretty nipples?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, that's him. No doubt about it. Master has to have beautiful nipples.
Okay.
The master you're talking about is in the storage room on the top floor of Towa Hills. But The key to that room is in that liar poophead bitch Monica's pocket.
Is she just gonna keep adding more words to the title every time she says it?
Next will be liar poophead bitch dum dum pants.
Then all I gotta do is strip that brat down and snag that key.
Whoa, don't say that around Kotoko, please.
Yeah, and after she's stripped down, bury her legs and let starving dogs come eat her.
You don't have to go that far. All we have to do is make her give us the key.
Oh, you're so kind, miss. But remember, the device that controls the Monokumas, just leave it to me. You can trust me with it.
No!
After all, I don't hate adults anymore. They're not demons to me, not one bit.
What do you mean?
Now then, good day.
No, you need to expound upon that, please.
Isn't that just acting?
Yeah.
I would like to trust Kotoko, but we can't really do that yet.
She'll just make all the Monokumas run around molesting everyone.
The situation with her is definitely better than it was before, and it can only go in the right direction.
Uh-huh.
This is a good direction for it to go, but it hasn't exactly arrived at the end point where she's the third Ultra Despair girl.
Yeah.
So...
Good day? Where is she going?
She doesn't hate the adults anymore, huh? Don't make me laugh. You aren't that good at acting. Maybe we shouldn't have saved someone like her.
Right now, we know where we need to go. So let's get to the roof already. Before there are more victims, we have to stop the kids and adults from fighting.
Kamaru, your eyes are scary. Huh? I told you before, Master comes first. But if we can save the city while we're at it...
That's always been my perspective. Like, it's fine to have your own personal selfish goal.
You can do multiple things at once.
If you can pull saving the city off at the same time as you're completing your own personal goal, everybody won, right?
Yeah.
But...
Got it.
Got it.
A quick and easy cleaning technique. Rooms are said to be the mirror of your mental spirit. If the room is messy, your mental hygiene is not very good either. But if you are always busy in your everyday life and have no time to spend for cleaning, this book is the perfect cleaning book for you. With the godly skill of cleaning that only lasts 5 minutes per day, your room can once again be your sanctuary.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point.
Let's make fun of it. I'm an annoying woman, aren't I?
Where did this come from? I'm afraid to either agree or disagree with you.
Just be honest, I'm annoying, right? It's my default character trait.
Maybe?
That's right, I knew it. I'm an annoying woman. I'm scared that Master might hate me.
He might not hate you as much the way you are now, you know?
Yeah.
Toko!
No, it'll be all right. If you don't want to be seen as annoying, all you have to do is remember the 3 don'ts.
Oh, God. The 3 don'ts?
Amazing!
That's right. Just keep the 3 don'ts in mind, and he'll never think you're annoying.
But that's...
What is this magic you speak of? What are the 3 things? Tell me, woman.
I already did the preparatory clear my throat. The first one is, don't want.
I'm doomed!
If you say you want this or that, boys will think you're demanding. If you want them to do something for you, first you must be a woman worth doing something for. The second is, don't be greedy. It's true, it is a woman's nature to never be satisfied and always want more. Human nature, really?
Really, yeah.
But you have to fight those urges to be the ideal Japanese woman, Yamato Nadeshiko.
I don't know.
Amazing!
And the third is, don't last long.
What does that mean?
You have to give off an aura that makes boys think that they have to take you quick or you'll disappear. And if you have that attitude, Guys will start paying attention to you all the time. And if you're wondering how I learned this, it's by reading manga.
What's going on?
Sounds simple enough, but like Damon said, how do you know this stuff?
Well, to be honest, I just came up with 3 notes myself. It sounds pretty good, though, doesn't it? I used to give love advice on the internet all the time.
You're a virgin! How are you gonna give advice like that?
Hey, giving good advice to others and actually following it yourself are 2 completely different things. Besides, I thought you said that kind of experience doesn't matter. Chastity is a virtue.
Don't mess with me!
Not right now, it isn't.
Eh?
How much longer until we get to the roof?
We've climbed pretty high. Can't be too far away.
Oh, don't worry. We won't make it before this episode is over. I see you over there. Ah.
Well, that's a pretty creepy door. What should we do?
Knock on it and see if there's an answer?
What should we do? Are you actually planning to open this obviously creepy-looking door?
Yeah, we gotta see if there's a collectible in there.
Or Byakuya?
I mean, there might be something important or useful in here.
Well, Byakuya would be in a locked room on the roof, like a storage room thing, so if it was Byakuya, we wouldn't be able to go into the door.
I'm not gonna help you out if a head starts rolling on the floor like last time.
Don't say that! It's scary.
Oh, it's open.
What is this?
Oh no.
It's the murder room that we saw Monica in before.
That's why I warned you! God, jeez! Let's get outside!
And that should be where her parents are.
Yeah.
Wait. This is...
Oh, Komaru Makoto?
What is this? It's written in blood. They're letters, right?
No, it's Makoto. I can actually tell reading the Japanese down there.
That's hilarious.
Well, the T was covered up. It looked like an R.
Hey, Toko, can you take a look at the...
Yes?
Ah!
Ah!
Oh, you just clearly did that out of obligation.
It's true.
Put some heart into it.
Ah! How was that?
Well done. I'm so moved. It's making me cry.
Don't patronize me.
Don't scare me like that! If you were gonna tag along with us, make your presence known! Jeez!
So, it was here.
Mr. Haiji?
He may have been in a bad relationship with his father. Don't know about the mother. However, just because you have a bad relationship with a parent doesn't mean that you want to see them dead or that you approve of them being put in a situation like this.
Yeah.
You have no idea what this room is, huh? Well, I'll tell you. This is a torture room. Those kids were torturing our loved ones in here.
Torture?
You guys saw that broadcast too, right?
Someone help! That's my wife!
God.
I see. The room.
To try and flush us out from the base, those brats made us watch our loved ones get chopped up. It actually had the opposite effect, though. We were all too afraid to come out.
Oh. Or was that the opposite effect of what they intended?
What? Such a despair-inducing idea. Someone with experience must have planned it.
I see. Kurokuma, whoever, whatever he is, Haiji should make a broadcast from here.
Yeah.
We have taken and secured this area, this place. It's ours. It'll never happen here again. And then I'm gonna run into Big Bang Monokuma and blow up the whole building.
You understand now, right? This room, it represents all the despair we were forced to feel.
Well, I guess we can't blow up the building while Byakuya is still here.
Well, that's not gonna matter to him.
All the adults back at the secret base. Their loved ones were killed right here.
All of them?
It's not an exaggeration. Every single one of us had loved ones killed in this room.
Doesn't that seem a little odd?
No? In what way?
I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much on it.
I think you are.
The probability of only people at the base had loved ones that were killed in this room.
The point is, everybody that you get a hold of, you take them here, and you keep broadcasting it.
Then those kids somehow discovered all your identities and found your relatives?
Yeah, so?
Well, doesn't that sound strange to you? Do you really think those brats are capable of that?
Oh, okay. When I question it, it's just like, no, you're thinking too hard. But when Toko questions a completely different thing, then everyone's all like, oh, maybe you're right.
No, it really was that.
Well, capable or not, that's what happened. And that's why we can't show any mercy. Not anymore. I'll never forgive those bastards. Never!
Right now, that's fine. Right now, this is okay, and he can be as angry as he wants. I still say he should try to broadcast something from here as a symbol.
Well,
and
he's lost to despair at the moment.
I hate putting it that way, but this is fine as long as not forgive those bastards never does not mean run out and start killing them all. Right now, what they need to do is reverse the situation. Of course, in a time like this, in a room like this, he's not going to be open to mercy. As long as he doesn't lose his head, it's fine.
This must be where they put the bodies. They threw them away like broken toys. You want to see it? When you do, I'm sure you'll no longer want to take their side.
We weren't taking their side.
We're not taking their side. It seems like something's off to me.
You go on ahead. I want to stay here a little longer. I have to. I have to tell the others about this place. I want to be able to describe it.
I see. It would be nice if they had the broadcasting equipment, but...
Well, there was a camera there.
But at the very least, there is something of great symbolic value to the leader of the resistance making it into this room after the building has been secured.
Mr. Haiji, I understand how you feel, but those kids didn't do it of their own free will.
Oh yeah, now would be a good time to tell them about the brainwashing.
Let's just go.
But...
It's not really going to get through to him right now. As long as they don't cross the line, it's fine.
Toko, shouldn't we explain the brainwashing to Haiji?
He won't even listen to us. It would probably make him even more upset.
But I wanted to ask him about his little sister, too.
There's a reason he hasn't talked about it, and while he's in the room that is the symbol of death, of hatred, of sorrow, and yes, despair, I just don't want to overuse it, there are far more important feelings that he's processing.
Yeah.
So.
You heard about that from your hallucinations, right? You shouldn't take that as fact.
Well, no, actually, the brainwashing was from that note we found in Masaru's room that we couldn't skip.
She was talking about the little sister thing.
Oh, right.
Specifically. Not the brainwashing. She mentioned that too, though.
I'm paying attention.
And not just that, but a lot of things seem off.
Off?
The victims are all relatives of the people at the secret base. Doesn't that seem strange?
Well, I suppose I wasn't taking that literally and you were, but yours was the correct assumption.
Brain muscle strong.
No matter how smart those brats might be, how could they possibly learn who they all were? Jeez, things are starting to get fishy.
But we've come this far. No way we can head back now. I'm sure it'll be all right. You and me, we can do this.
You're right. No choice. We have to press forward.
I wonder if Haichi's okay.
Stop worrying about other people. Right now, you should be worrying about yourself.
Because of that, you know? Okay, that wasn't worth it, but now we know. And on that lovely note, we out of time. Okay, we'll be out of time in a second. Jill him to death. Okay, it'll still be alive. So finish it off with your cool combos and charge moves. Okay. Now we're out of time.